Praise the Lord. How can I help you, man?
I can speak with Jason.
Yeah. What's up?
Mr. Werner, this is Commodore of Bank of America.
Praise the Lord. Bank of America's calling me. How's Ken Lewis doing these days?
Thank you very much. I'm required by law to inform you that this calls from a debt collector and that the call may be monitored and recorded. I just wanted to address you that your loan is currently in foreclosure status.
Oh, really?
We can update to the status of the account and
Where'd you learn that? How'd you learn that?
We're basically taking a look at the account right now. And so we wanted to advise you the foreclosure status and the sale date can be assigned at any time. So we wanted to know what your intentions with the property were.
The intentions of the property. Well, yeah, you mentioned you have some information there about the account and you've been reviewing it and all that stuff. I don't know, what do you think the intentions are?
I'm not sure if you're trying to use the property or to reinstate the...
What is today October 11th already?
Correct.
My God, October 11th, 2009. Can you believe it took the Cleveland Browns 5 weeks to win their first football game? Isn't that outrageous? You don't follow football, do you?
Yeah, Mr. Werner, basically I'm limited to the discussion that I can have. Discussion, so only to check it on the phone. I'm not sure if you have any other information you want to share with us. Otherwise, we can...
So you called to discuss absolutely nothing with me. Is that correct?
Well, other than to advise you that the county just wants that the property may be assigned to the sale date at any point, or whether you're able to...
Well, how is this going to be assigned? Who assigns the sale date? How do you guys assign that?
Based on documentation, so if the property doesn't get...
Just random documentation, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay. Why? Well, then this has been going on for how long?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
How long has this been happening? Why, whatever. How long has the threat of the property going to a sale date been outstanding?
Since July of last year.
July of last year, and your company's... Why has your company brought it through to a sale date and just not able to fulfill I don't know what's the deal with that? What's going on?
Each loan is treated individually, and in this case, we're just waiting to before that.
Did you give me more than a year to make up my mind if I wanted to reinstate this thing or whatever?
Mr. Werner, that's certainly enough for the corporation. It's going to be a bit of a challenge because I only represent a very small fraction of all of that. But all I can tell you is what I've shared with you at this point.
Yeah. Well, this is all coming from Ken Lewis and subsequently Angela Zilla before that, so in my opinion it's a different kind of game there, But I mean, think about this, more than a year now, they haven't assigned a sale date. That's kind of strange, don't you think?
Oh, Mr. Werner, I can agree with you, but I'm not sure really there's any value to me agreeing with you. Different loans work differently, and that's just how it is. There are different investors backing up each loan, and...
Oh, there's investors. There's investors out there, eh? Who's the investor in this one?
Actually, Fannie Mae.
Fannie Mae. I think I've heard of them.
Mr. Werner, would you be able to...
So are you telling me...
document the discussion
Are you telling me that Fannie Mae is the one investor, or whatever you want to call it, that makes the decisions with regard to, like you said, the foreclosure assignment or something, sale date?
Pardon me, Mr. Werner, I'm quite ignorant in regards to who makes what kind of decisions.
You just said that you're ignorant. I'm impressed. That's very good. Very, very manly of you to admit that you're ignorant.
Well, as I pointed out, I can only limit my discussion to what's as far as your loan, because that's, and specifically with regards to payments, because that's really where my expertise or scope of knowledge is limited to.
Yeah. Well, why would you be telling me then that the property could be sent to sale at any time if you don't even know the first thing about it?
Well, like, that's so much what I know. You're asking me in regards to how the corporation is managing other things.
No, I'm not even asking that. I mean, you're the one that came out of your mouth. If I was recording it somehow, I could go ahead and, replay or rewind it and then play it for you to play what you just told me. You told me that the property could go to sale at any time.
Of course,
But you're telling me this stuff. If you're going to say this kind of stuff, then you better be able to, without ignorance, explain what you just said, rather than just being a puppet and saying things, what people above you want to be said. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to argue, I'm just trying to figure this out. It's like strange, it's something going on for more than a year now, and you don't even know what's going on.
Mr. Werner, even though I can engage in the discussion and probably go into the inner workings of how the entire foreclosure process works, I think for the purpose of helping resolve the delinquency or making the account current, I'm not really sure what that's going to lead us to.
Well, here's the thing. Now, that would be called mitigation. That happens, preferably before litigation, okay? You really kind of can't mitigate once litigation already began. I mean, there's such thing as mitigation, but it wouldn't be mitigation if it was under the context and obvious, litigation already in process. Are you aware that there's already litigation involved in this situation?
I couldn't tell you about that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what to tell you, but other than, you got to find out for sure what you know, or how you explain the issue of, well, he's going to randomly tell these borrowers that their home could be sold